Hey everyone, Andang here for more of Cities Skylines. Yes, it is once again that time. I know it's been quite a while actually since I've made my first episode of this series. And things are catching on fire already out of neglect, I'm sure. But hey, time to put out those fires and get back into this wonderful series we got going here and this wonderful city. Really enjoying it. I like the bridge we got here. One thing we probably want to do at some point in the future is have like an industrial off-ramp so that all the trucks can go straight to where they need to go. And you know, that'll probably happen at some point down the line. But for now, we got a little bit of an inefficient system going on here, which is fine for now because hey, they want more houses, we're making money, it's all good. That future optimization doesn't need to happen just yet. It's like, this rock will be one wonderful park, and then I'm like, no. No rock park. I don't know. Alright, anyway, let's just, there we go. Expand that on out and get some water going here. Wonderful. Alright. See, looks like they're out of water, so let's put them in water. Ta-da! Alright, one thing we do need to probably do is increase our budget for power. Because the windmills and replacing all that is so expensive, I feel like we should just increase our budgeting for it. That way we don't have to build all the extra windmills and everything, and it'll be all nice and dandy. So anyway, now we got a little bit more balanced loadout here, where it's finally wanting more of the nice, beautiful commercial. So let's go ahead and build that on out. So I don't know why it's set up this way where there's this empty gap here. I'm sure it's something to do with how we built the road in the first place. So let's actually just get rid of those roads there. Just get rid of all that, make it be a real highway. And you'd think that it would be better placed now, but apparently not. So anyway, hopefully over time that'll fix itself and we won't have to worry about it. I'm sure it will at some point in the future, but for now we need more industrial, so let's go ahead and build that on out. I love being able to just keep building new areas at very low costs, no highways needed, no extra roads, it's just very simply adding on to what's already there, and that's always nice. Of course you do need, you know, the extra water facilities and all that stuff as well sometimes. So there we go. Alright, so our city's shaping up pretty nicely. I love how that's set up, where it's got like the overpass, the around pass, it's just, that's a nice interchange there. Got bridges lighting up the night here. And of course, our windmills using up most of the power that they're generating by keeping themselves lit up, so that, you know, planes don't crash into them and whatnot. You'd think that windmills running at night would need little blinkers at the top of each blade, so that planes knew what was going on, or, you know, towers that go up beyond so they can, I don't know, you don't want a plane flying into one of those blades. I'm sure there's some system out there that is just beyond this game. Of course, we don't have an airport yet, so as far as this game is concerned, there are no planes in the world. But that will soon change, hopefully. Alright, let's see. Do we have highways yet? No. We have to wait. We're very close to the highway stage, which is good. Alright, get a little bit more commercial here. Again, not sure why. Why they're like, no, don't build there, you silly fiend. Okay, soon enough everything will be all nice and dandy. Okay, so we need garbage stuff going on apparently. We've only got one garbage processing facility, which is not exactly the best idea in the world. We could build more landfill sites, but those are not good in the long term, which is what of course we're wanting to do, is set up everything for the long term. So there we go, there's one more. Let's go ahead and increase the budget for garbage as well. There we go. So now if we look at it, it's barely in the positive, which is good enough for me. So yeah, let's go ahead and build this on out. Get some more commercial. Okay. Cool. All right. Where are all the garbage trucks? Why is no one picking up my trash? Pick up my trash now. Well, here's the garbage trucks. They're starting to pick up your trash, so sure it'll be fine someday. Okay, we probably need at least one more trash place, so... Hey, Boomtown, there we go. Lily Kate, welcome to the chat, nice to have you here. So let's see, we finally get highways, which will greatly increase how we're able to do everything here. And also a post office, interesting. Mayor's worked tirelessly, and now the regional government has passed the bill that something or other. I can't read fast enough, apparently. There we go. That'll get the extra trash collection going there. That allows for larger city territory. Okay, so yeah, we can now buy extra land here, but not on our immediate agenda. We barely are taking up the land we got. So we'll have to wait out on that. In the meantime, it looks like there's a little bit more need for some industrial. So let's go ahead and build that on out. You got a new building. Aren't you excited? Okay, let's keep up this edumacation. And... here? Or maybe even better here. Yeah, because we're not going to go that much in that direction. Although with the river, we might. You know what? Because of the way capacity works, let's actually build it up here. Let's build it like way up here. That way it's a little bit farther away. Everything else, planning for the future, planning to move up and buy more land in that direction, which should hopefully work at some point down the line. I don't know. We'll see. At the very least, it increases capacity so that more people can get educated. So that's good. Okay, demand for things are going up again. Wow, we need another fire department. Jeez. Let's get that built. Yeah, everybody's happy about that. Oh my goodness. Well, that made things way better. Good grief, I didn't realize we were so low on that. Alright, and medical's just fine. Police just fine. Can't build a high school yet, but that's okay. Bus. Post service, there we go. Offers mail-related services, letter parcels. Post office maintains a small fleet of post vans that collect and distribute mail locally. Alright, well, it uses up water and electricity, plus it costs money every week, but that's okay because we need a post office. Alright, it does have a noise issue, so let's put it over here. Yeah, that covers everything for quite some ways. Gotta protect those peeps, absolutely. So because it goes so far out, I think we can put it here, no problem. Yeah, that covers the whole city. Alright, there we go. It's a little noisy, but that's okay. Because people got mail, and that's a net gain. What is this? Tours. Ah. Hot air balloon tours. Oh, cool. We'll be doing that at some point. But not today. Alright, we also need to get some parks going, but first we got a rise in demand for new houses. So let's go ahead and do just that. You know what? It's such a big demand. We're gonna build a really big area. And just really expand the city out. There we go. Get that water going. You know what, let's just build this one over. And then have it connect. There. Cool. Alright, things are expanding. Everything's going good. People are getting their water. We probably do need more electricity. Go ahead and build that on out. Let's say more green energy for the city, yeah. Alright, time to do our highway project that we've been holding off on for some time. It's like, hey, you can have tolls now. Yay! We don't have enough people for that yet. But what we do have is enough people for the highway. Ta-da! Let's get the exit stuff going so that way we can have it connected with the rest of the world. Ta-da! Alright, let's get rid of that and that. Okay. Don't jinx it, Andang, or you'll get a tornado in your residential. Oh no. Alright, let's keep building on out here. Not enough money. Alright, well, let's get some more money. We need money for our highway project. We'll go ahead and pay that one off so that we only have one loan at a time. I know you guys don't like the highway, but it is a net gain. I'm telling you. Alright. And there we go. So, you know, at some point we'll build another one of these way down here probably. Probably at, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3. We'll probably do it at the 4th one down here. Because that's like 8 mini sections. And so then across we'll probably do every 8 across. I don't know, that sounds like a lot. Maybe we'll have more avenues and less highways. I don't know. We'll have to think about that. For now, though, everything's fine. But I'm feeling like you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you were to go to 8, it would be like way out here. But you could have an avenue along the water there, and so make it be, you know, less progressively as you go. So I think that could work if you had avenues going through every so often. Build a park area. Make it be all nice and purty. And have a park. Consume less energy, produce 30% less garbage, but you get less taxes, which is not a net gain. Anyway, let's see here. What we need is a commercial area just like inside suburbia. Just to have like a nice little spot that people can go to. But before we do that, we need to get water out to these industrial, I guess we forgot to do. There we go. And yeah, we'll make this section be a commercial area. Just that little square, and then we'll have residential keep going around. Cool. Alright, I think things are working pretty well so far. Yeah, now these are fixed, but they haven't remodeled to make them really be fixed. Okay, so our city's grown immensely in not that much time, which is pretty cool. So let's see, we got enough of all that kind of stuff. What we need is a high school, and we got the money for it, so let's go ahead and build one. Now, a high school takes up 2 spots, so you gotta be careful where you put it. So if we put it here, we're still good for a great distance. Like, that covers the whole city still. But if we put it here along the water, it might be even better. No, because it's too far away from the highway. Having it be right by the highway actually makes it be better, in that it just does. All right, let's see here. I think that's it. Yeah. Ta-da! Everybody happy. And they're all happy because they'll get more educated workers and all that stuff. So it makes everybody happy when there's high school built. Can't really lose on building more high schools, at least in city skylines. Agua. All right. Cool. So if we did that, and then went in, it wouldn't do us any good. So we should just keep going. I think till there. Basically, I don't want it to intersect with the highway, so I think we have to go there. Okay. So let's see, we got 1, 2, 3. So this one actually needs to be the avenue, which means it doesn't even matter. It'll go across anyway. So glad we wasted that money. Dum dum dum. You know what? We'll just go ahead and delete it. All do we? And we want to go up 1 there, over 1, and then stay up. So we gotta get rid of that. Stay up 1, then go down 1. There we go. Alright, now we got our second avenue here. And we now need to rebuild this little road. And rezone it all. Okay, so now we're in a position where we should be able to just get rid of all these intersection roads. Definitely this one. And yeah, people are happy. Less roads, yay! Okay, now we can expand the old highway. There we go. And there we go. Alright, and then let's build a thing like that. And so before we were building from like there to there. I think we want to build from there to there, have a bigger area, just have a little bit more room. See, it's not even. Oh, it's not even because that... Okay. There we go. Cool. Okay, we got that done. Let's rezone this for like the 5th time. There we go. And now I'm pretty sure we can get rid of all of that there. Alright. There we go. Some nice new residential in here. And yeah, there's all sorts of new buildings and new all sorts of stuff. We don't care. We just want to keep on building out our city for now. There we go. We can put a little bit of industrial down there. Awesome. Now they got a second nice little way into the highway, which means all that industrial will be coming right away. I love the look of these buildings. Tasty noodles. Very cool. And buildings are upgrading all over the place. Everything's getting better. So that's cool. Okay, let's see. Oh, you got like all sorts of towers and things to see. Things to see what's going on. That's cool. Alright, we're getting sort of low on water. Still low on power. Fine on fire. What about death care? I don't think we have a cemetery yet, so let's go ahead and put that down. That doesn't really cover the whole city, so I guess we'll have to put it there. Or what if we put it like up there? Yeah, that covers everything. Let's do that. Because they can still take the highway down to there. So it makes sense. I guess they could still take the highway up there, but it's longer to go the other direction. Alright. Cool. Got death care taken care of. Alright, we still got a major fire issue over here in the industrial world, but they're like, oh, those trees are good, but everything else is gonna... What firefighter guy's like, yeah, those trees are just far enough to where they won't catch on fire, but your whole building here is completely screwed, sir. How much are these? $5.60 a week. Yeah, we can plop one down. Get things a little bit more covered. So one of the ways we can help protect things is by making zones. And then having policies. Reduce electricity consumption, upkeep 5 cents a building. Smoke detectors, here we go. Make citizens safer. Significantly reduce risks of fire, but upkeep's only 5 cents a building. I think that's worth it. Slightly reduced garbage, but decreased happiness. Recycling, reduced garbage, reduced tax income. Increased health, decreased happiness. Increased land value. Increased budget. Prefer working over education. Ferries, high ticket prices. Raise public transport ticket prices by up to 25% to get more profit. May result in less passengers. Alright, let's see. Free Wi-Fi. Reduces mail accumulation by 15%. Cost 2 cents a building. See, I don't think that's worthwhile either. But we got the power. Smoke detectors, I mean. So that should help reduce the fire risk here. Alright. Let's get some parks going. It's a nice little small park. There we go. Let's see. Put a nice little plaza over here. There we go. Making the people happy. Okay, let's see. Let's put a nice little basketball court up here. Okay, space is already occupied for there. But we can put it there. Alright, so now we got our parks all nice and figured out. Everything's going good. Okay. A nature reserve, that's cool. There's all sorts of stuff in this game. Park maintenance building. Okay, cool. It's like the Parks and Rec department. Okay. Stadium. Concerts, that's cool. All sorts of stuff. There's just a lot in this game, I tell you what. Okay, let's go ahead and increase the population some. Getting some more housing. I think it's time to expand this avenue out so we can get a better idea of what we want to do with it once we get out to here. Oh, whoops, that was the wrong size road. There we go. And then if we go up one... No, I don't like that. We want to go like along with it. So let's go ahead and... There's what I'm looking for. Maybe we want that. So that's quite an angle. I think we want it to actually curve out. So let's get rid of that piece. Have it actually curve along, making our first curved road in the game. And get this going. There we go. That's going to be pretty cool. And we probably want another one going down the other direction. But for now, that's good enough. Because we're not really going further south yet. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So like somewhere up here is where we'll connect on in. So, let's go ahead and figure that out. So there's one. There's two. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we actually need this to curve up and go that way. There we go. And there we go. And then we need to upgrade this little area. Cool. Okay. I think that'll be really cool once it's all filled in. Very cool. Alright, so it looks like commercials just dropped off entirely, but we still need more residential. So let's go ahead and do just that. Man, we are out of money. Come on, alright, we're gonna take out that other loan. And keep this on going. There we go. Alright, let's get the industrial going so that we don't lose out on that opportunity. Alright, and I've just heard continuous upgrading going on, which is always nice to hear. Sounds like everything's improving and doing rather nicely, so that's good. Alright. There we go. Okay, so everything's building up. It's all good. Arjit, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. Is that you, Ross Geller? No, no, it's not. I don't know who that is, but anyway. There's an abandoned building, so we have to delete it here. Probably the most annoying part about the game. I wish there was a... I'm pretty sure eventually there's a policy where it'll automatically delete. Alright, thank you so much for the sub. Nice to have you here. Okay. Just cool to zoom into the city sometimes and just take a look at the simulation itself. That's part of the fun of city builders, is just actually seeing what's going on. Man, they got a fence on their roof. That is the most, like, authoritarian looking high school I've seen. Looks much more like a prison than a high school. Although on the backside it looks much more entertaining and enjoyable. So there's that at least. So I'm thinking maybe we'd want more avenues in the industrial area, which we probably would, but... Where are they? Oh, that's not water, that's something else. Not enough educated workers, okay. Interesting. Well, let's have a look and see what else we can do here. good on crime. Matador, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. Yeah, it's a live stream. Alright, so let's see. High school, we're barely doing good enough. Elementary, we honestly need more down by the high school. And it feels like forever ago we placed that elementary up there because we've just expanded so quickly. Alright, yeah, that'll help the future of our city quite a bit. Alright, looks like there's legit places without water over here. There we go. I think there is a policy that'll auto-delete buildings that need deleted. Let's see. I think that might be what it is. I don't know. Somewhere around here there's an option for it. But it might be under like city planning or something else that we don't have yet. Alright, so we're finally jumping back on demand. And luckily we don't even have to build any more roads because we got it all developed out already. So we can literally just build it on. There we go. It's all built out there too. See, that is nice. That is really nice. Okay. We're getting close on water and close on garbage processing as well. Honestly, probably already need another one. As insane as that is. But nowhere near the funds for it, so that's not going to happen anytime soon. Alright, elementaries we're good on now, that's nice. High schools, we could use another one up there somewhere. That's probably not going to happen for some time. My cat was just saved by a smoke detector, that's impressive that happened. Some more pathways might help, yeah, maybe. Interesting. Alright, let's just keep zoning, because we got the money. I mean, the stuff all set up, we might as well make use of it. So those power lines go right through there, so if we're going to build anything here, we have to delete those. Or we can just go to the north one, which we haven't done yet. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's... there's power lines there too. Well, in that case, let's just expand out this road. And not worry about the silly power lines. Alright, let's build it out. And really, we want it from like somewhere down here. On up to there. There we go. Very nice. Alright. Go ahead and zone some more in here. Cool. New piece of land available for purchase. Mr. Alex, man, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. Finally an early stream. Yeah, indeed. All right. Oh, by the way, I did want to mention, not gonna be doing any more Elder Scrolls Online streams, at least not in the foreseeable future, for the very simple reason that the game's launcher just doesn't update. I've had so many issues trying to get it to update. Basically, I have to open and close it literally hundreds of times, because every time it opens, it'll only download like a few megabytes and then decide it doesn't want to download anymore. So I don't know why it does that, and I've looked into it, tried to figure out what's going on, can't. And so basically, I can't play any more Elder Scrolls Online until they fix their launcher, or I fix whatever's wrong on my end. So probably not gonna be for quite some time, if ever, that I'll be returning to Elder Scrolls Online. So I did want to mention that. Not really anything I've done as far as I can tell. It seems like it's just their launcher doesn't want to download, and they have way too many updates for it to happen. And I'm talking about hundreds of times just for a very, very, very tiny amount of data. Alright, looks like we need some more power here. We'll probably have to build another one too, so we might as well go ahead and do it. Just expanding too fast and don't really have enough power. At some point I'll probably put in something not so clean. Even though the upkeep cost is more, I believe. Because yeah, it's 80 for 8 or 560 for 40. So it does cost more over time, but initially it's much cheaper. And so I don't have to build a million of these. So I'll probably do that next. Alright, let's get that Shoreline Property going. That's quite the construction going on there. Can we actually build that out? There you go. I remember used to you couldn't do this. And it's not that expensive, all things considered. Alright, let's see if we can zone further out. Nope. There we go. See, it's not updating on what we can actually build, which is kind of frustrating. What happens if we build a little bit of a, like, not a real dam, but like A little bit of a peninsula out here. I'm guessing the water goes down pretty quick, which it does. So see, that has expanded, so that's interesting. It's like nothing else has. Alright, that's weird. Whoa. And that is not fast at all. There we go. See, that really didn't do much. Interesting. Just makes the water start to flood over there more. So, I guess we wasted a bunch of money doing terraforming for nothing. Alright, well clearly we don't know what we're doing. Oh no, got flooding. Water is so weird in this game, but it's because there's a huge hole there now. See, this level terrain is like dragging it up. That's not what I'm wanting. I don't want it to be at like ground level terrain. There we go. Softens what I'm looking for, I guess. Wow, that's just like causing everything to mess up, basically. Okay, we're getting there. Alex Man says, I used to play The Sims back in the days, but this looks even better. Yeah, City Skylines is awesome. I love this game. Alright, well, I guess that's gonna be our Riverside views going on there. And also probably the last time I ever do terraforming in this game. Unless I'm wanting to build like an island or something. Interesting. Alright, well, let's keep on building this out. Okay, well, it really does not like what I'm trying to do here. So, I guess we just have to do something like that, and then curve it. Come on, are you serious? We can't build over a road? There we go. Oh man, that caused a whole bunch of stuff going on there, but now it's getting back. Chester Park's doing alright. Verville is, I guess, the name of this town. Okay, let's get some more industrial going. Let's see, we got enough of that. We need more water now. There we go. You lost your wallet. People are just offering up that. That's how low the crime rate is that they're just offering everything for them. People are just so nice. Not enough money, okay. Well, you know, Valentine's Day is coming up. Let's help spread the love by having them give us more money. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so we can't pay that back yet to borrow more so that we can buy... Okay, let's get more housing going here. Whoa. That was lightning. See, we really need that garbage plant. Don't need any of that. Interesting. Not much available. So we should probably put another police station down here since it's starting to run low. So the question is, what side do we put it on? I'm saying over here in the residential area. There we go. That expands our jail capacity. So we got room for those extra criminals. See, we still need that extra high school as well. We just don't got the money. Arathor, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. We could use more parks and the like. I think that was a basketball court, so let's put a tennis court over by the let's actually put it like on the water there. Okay. So we could use a little bit more stores and things like that. So let's go ahead and build some. There we go. And there we go. Alright. So our city is so much bigger than it was when we started today. My goodness. That is awesome. Everybody's getting their water. It's all good. Okay, get rid of that building. Looks like we still need more industrial. So, it might just not have caught up yet, but I feel like we need some more. And we could, of course, use some more residential. Let's go ahead and get all that filled in. Man, the nice shoreside areas filled in real quick along the riverbank. Hopefully the rain's not adding to the water here. Okay. World's largest solar power plant opened. Operators hoping for sunnier weather. That's funny. Alright, well we got a good thing going in this first little square. Pretty soon it'll be time to expand, but before we do that, let's go back to our loan. Pay it off, take another one. And where is it? Yeah, here. Gotta collect more garbage. Garbage. And that doesn't even get enough. We still need more. Alright, well, in the meantime, let's get the other high school going. Oh, it's even more expensive. Well, forget that. I guess we could build... Oh, no. Oh, Institute of Creative Arts, even more expensive. Okay. Anyway, let's go back to here. That'll definitely be the next thing we build. Just have to create an industry area first. Then we can have some industries. Interesting. Well, we're definitely not big enough to start whole industries yet. Right now we're just trying to get this city operational. And apparently every block having a new recycling center. I feel like in real life this would be way more than enough. Okay, looks like they still need more residential. Why does that road look so different? Anyway, let's keep going here. And let's finally redo this power line system. Because it's not even needed, really. Look, this is all we actually need. That's gotta save us money. On upkeep, I would imagine. Oh yeah, we were gonna build that next. All those people without power, but there's not much we can do. Ooh, that's not good. I mean, we gotta place another one just so that we have enough power. That's crazy that we really don't have enough. That is definitely the biggest problem of our cities so far, our city so far, is that we've just not had enough power. It's been a major issue. Think about starting some one-lane, one-way roads in here. Just to really get things moving. We'll see. Hey, we're almost to the next upgrade, though. Okay. I think we're just gonna have to wait out So let's see. That one's like forever, and it's 10% interest. My goodness. Okay, well, we're not gonna worry about that. We'll just have to rely on our high Valentine's tax rate. It's crazy that there's just nothing going on there. Like how people built like hedges and stuff. Like, that'll protect us from the flood. And they're like really walling off. They're like, we don't want the flood. Interesting. But yeah, that's quite the slope of a coastline there. One thing we could do is make it narrow even more to really force this stuff down. Increase the speed at which it leaves our city. Alright, here's what I want to do. Just to make this be a little bit better of a connection. Not that. There we go. That way it looks a little nicer. Oh, they're saying taxes are too high. Alright, well, we passed through the whole amount of time we needed to wait so that we can finally place a real power plant here. Quote unquote. I like how no one in the industry was affected by that. They're like, yeah, we're fine with the horrible pollution and loud noises and all the rest. Makes no difference to us. Alright, transports, helicopter priority. Always use helicopters instead of ground vehicles? That sounds amazing. Encourage biking, interesting. No loud noise at night. Old Town. Fast recovery, no rebuilding. I think we're gonna go for the fast rebuilding. I think we have to. We're also going to go for the barriers. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Alright, cool. Well, now, of course, we have new power options. Let's see. Yeah. So for 120 megawatts per week, you can pay $2,000. Whereas that's 40 for 560, so this is actually more economical than that is. But that generates more power, so it's all about space versus pollution versus all the rest of it. Geothermal, let's see what that's like. 1,000 for 80? That's pretty bad. Compare it 560 for 40. Actually, that's better. Interesting. It's just 65,000 to place one down. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, from upgrading, we got extra money, so let's go ahead and expand down, I suppose. Although we can now expand up. Now that I think about it. Let's do that for... okay, we can't. we got to expand the city before we can do that. I mean, we could, but not with the way we're wanting to build our city. Let's go to make a connection. They have access to that road. All right. Okay. There we go. Wow, even with that, we're still not producing that much power. City just requires a lot, apparently. So 200 for 20, 80 for 8. They're the same, basically. It's just this one only costs 12 for 20 versus 6 for 8. So this is actually costs less money for better resources if you have the right places to put it. Which we don't. Be like out there that we'd want to build. Or yeah, there's really nowhere that's like the optimal place for it, which is sad, but these are really meant for ocean type stuff. Okay, one thing we can do while we're waiting to spend more money is pay that back. Also pay that back, honestly, until we need more. So people were complaining that they're a little bit too high, so we'll reduce that to 12. But we're keeping 13 on industry and on commercial for now. Oh, and we want the fast recovery. Okay, so there seems to be no negative here. Most citizens will prefer bicycles over motor vehicles. Okay. What's the downside? So this will make more people die, but the city will recover faster, which to me is worthwhile. Just do the fast recovery. We bulldoze the buildings anyway. Outside connections in the area can handle more vehicles carrying tourists, increasing the amount of visitors to the city. Outside connection traffic capacity is increased by 20%. Applies to boats, planes, trains, and private cars. Cost is $10,000 per week. So that's really not till you're a bigger city that you'd want something like that. Interesting. Alright, cool. Eventually that'll just turn into the next horizontal road. And I don't know what we'll do with the highway. Because it has to connect back in somewhere, so I feel like it would just be going horizontal there. And then we could have it also go down there. I don't know. We'll think about that. You really only need one highway. It doesn't matter the direction through each spot. Okay. Let's do this. And then we're gonna make this be commercial. That way it's a little closer to some of the citizens. I feel like that'll be a net positive there. Power we're good, water we're good. Garbage we're okay on. Healthcare we're good. Deathcare we're always gonna be good pretty much until way later in the game. Fire safety we're decent at. Crime we're decent at. It's time for that high school that we've been talking about for forever. And it's gonna have to go up here somewhere. Sure, why not place it there? Oh, that was the community school. Dang it, that's not what I wanted. Yep, let's go for it. We just lost out on a lot of money there. Alright, let's see. Take one of those, just so we can place the high school. There we go. Alright, now we got the other high school. I think we're doing good. Although our city's not growing, which is sad. Okay, so we got the high school. Let's see what else we can do. So, in general, post office is pretty active. I feel like it could definitely be better. Let's put another one over in the industrial side of things. Put it right there. Spreads all over the city. Because in theory, they'd be sending less vehicles in between these two, and that'd allow them to go further the other direction, but I don't know if that's actually how it works. Alright, we need more parks just in general. Enough money. 15,000 for a park? Jeez, no wonder we're broke. Interesting. Alright. All sorts of opportunities coming up in the future. Yeah, we were going to upgrade our city a little bit. So let's see. Upkeep is 48 versus 32. That's really not that much worse. You can have a lot better city. Lower noise pollution. Supports low traffic and increases land value. Speed is 40 there. Yeah, it's 40 everywhere, alright. Well, let's upgrade some of our roads here. Do it in all the residential areas at the very least. I don't know if it actually helps out commercial that much. It seems like it does. So we might do it there as well. I doubt we'll do it in industrial, but we'll see. But this will make for a much nicer city. It just looks nicer, first of all. If you guys haven't figured it out yet, this is very much so my Zen game. I just enjoy just casually doing it, so. Alright, have a good night, Arathor. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, let's see if it actually helps out industrial at all. No smileys going on in the industrial area. Interesting, they're dying trees, kind of. Like over here they're nice and green. Over here they're dirty. So yeah, it's a total waste of money to do that in the industrial area. So I might as well return it back. Alright, now let's do some bigger things. So yeah, not that much more expensive, thankfully. Nobody really going for happiness. I feel like I'm wasting money because the game's not reacting at all. There we go, there's some happiness. No point to do it over there. you look at that? You can hold and click. That makes it be much more efficient. Alright, now something I know should greatly help things out is having this barrier here. Whoops. There we go. All right. There we go. Some nice reduced sound. Okay. Just place some nicely along the road here. Get some nice little trees growing all throughout here. That's neat that it has like smaller trees, it seems, closer to the water. I might be going crazy, I don't know. But it seems that way. Alright, now we got some more trees. It just looks nicer in general. That's good. Okay. I'd say we're doing pretty good in general here. People need more workers. Not enough customers, so they need just more people. So let's give them some more people. There we go. And we had serious demand. Yeah, I think we'll go for some more blue there. Okay, got plenty of power, water, everything. Even garbage is doing okay. We're again low on the whole jail thing. We might need to build a police headquarters. That's seriously expensive when you compare it to the small cost there. Interesting. Yeah, they're both good, alright. See, I feel like we're running out of stuff to that we need to build right now, although we could use some parks down here. So let's see, a nice park-like area for people to relax in, a dog park, all sorts of stuff. Let's, you know what, let's put a little dog park down here. There we go. People to upgrade their homes a little bit, that sort of thing. Wow, most attractive city right now. Interesting. Alright, well, let's keep on keeping on. There we go. Cool. Okay. No real reason to expand the highway any further just yet, because I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know how we want to go. So I feel like it makes sense to just go in that direction. We could also go down there. See, it already connects on up there. So I feel like we need to connect in either here or here. I feel like it makes no real sense for this highway to go any other direction than this way. So, with that in mind, let's go ahead and buy our first plot of land. So let's see, this is less expensive for good reason. There we go. Now we're a bigger city. And yeah, we got all sorts of new great buildings here. Like the weather radar, for example. Okay. So yeah, I think we'll curve it and have it connect in somewhere around there. Let's see. From there, just go straight. Alright, well. That's good enough. It's not perfect, but that's okay. It's good enough. I think the easiest way to do this would be to build it off of here. We might want to do a tunnel. I don't know though. Oh, and we need to restore power before we do anything. Okay. I mean, I think we definitely want the highway continuing, because there's nothing that way. So, whoa, all that sewage is just pooling out there. That's crazy. Hold on. Oh, that's where we can do it. If we get to either of these places, we'd be able to build all the power we wanted. Oh, that's so good. Alright. Well, anyway, we definitely want the highway to continue on then. So, let's build it as such. Interesting. I feel like that's... I can't tell. No, those are only three-way highways. It just looks bigger for some reason. Alright. Well, anyway. There we go. Alright, here's what we have to do. Interesting. So that's not as wide. Or that's just a messed up road. That seems to be more the case. Okay, that's all upgraded. Really? That's such a tight little connection that you can't do that? Alright. Fine. We might have just broken everything. Okay. So oh, we built it backwards. Great. Okay, now let's build this for real. He just went flying off the road. Oh, that was great. Alright. Let's see here. There we go. There we go. Alright, we finally got it built. Now I just have to connect it in on with that, and then we're good to go. Okay. does it have to be so weird? There we go. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's pretty stinking good. Yeah, I think next we'll probably just go further south. Because we really don't need that avenue anymore. With that highway there now, not really sure what I want to do with this avenue. I think I'd have some crossing somewhere throughout here that eliminates the need for the rest of the avenue from wherever that hooks in, which will be pretty good, I feel like. So, grow the city. These bars tell you what to grow, and you really need people. Alright, we'll build people. We will build them. Okay, so like I said, build some along this avenue, but I don't want to just make that avenue be the thing. What I mean by that is I don't want this avenue to be a permanent thing. It's not going to be. There we go. I don't know what we ran into there, but there's something. Alright. What do we want to do here? There we go. So let's see. Connects in there. That's really the only connection between there and there. It connects in there, and then that's the only connection. Okay, we're good. Alright, so we have that every 1, 2, 3, the fourth one. 1, 2, 3. So it'd be like right in here somewhere where we want the next overpass. Could be 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three. Hang on, we got these dots in here. So basically every 2 dots. So like right there. Okay. There we go. So we don't need that part of the road at all, which then allows the power lines to not need that piece either. There we go. So now we can get rid of these power lines. Oh my, we don't have water in here at all. Okay, well. There we go. All right. So now the question becomes, how do we connect it? This angled avenue, I guess it'll connect in to that avenue just as like a straight path? I don't know, that's interesting. And then we'd have just like a diagonal avenue that went all the way across this whole next area? I don't know. Alright, well, let's explore that a little bit. If we extend this road out and connect in about there, which would not be bad. And then we'd have another one connecting in not much further. Or, let's see, 1, 2, 3. It'd actually be about right here where we'd need the next avenue. So we could just have an avenue and a highway right next to each other, but I don't like that idea. See, this makes things tough, but if you think about it, it'd be the right connection just to keep going diagonal. So I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, let's keep going even further. Go up even further. That way we can get rid of this whole thing. It's in our way. There we go. Now, it would have made way more sense just to connect it up there, but I wasn't really thinking ahead there, so oh well. Because that's going to bother me, just do that. Cool. And I might as well go ahead and upgrade all this. That way I don't have to think about it later. Alright. Now we got all our avenues doing all the things they should be doing in theory, so that's good. Let's see. Pay that back. Still got plenty of money. Got plenty of everything, I think. We could use another one of these, just as always. So let's see. Okay. There we go. And this does generate power, I believe. Small amounts of raw materials from the waste, so it's not power, it's raw materials. Incineration plant. Instead of just collecting garbage, why not burn it and turn it into electricity? There we go, that's what I want. So it has a much higher processing rate. Yeah, that's what I want. Now we're talking. Because this actually takes electricity. But it turns it into goods and stuff. Lessens water pollution. Interesting. Well, as cool as that sounds, let's keep on thinking about how to grow our city instead. Let's see, high schools we're good on still. Elementaries were... It surprises me that we don't need another elementary already. I mean, technically we do down here. I was pointing with my finger there for a second, but technically we do down here. But, not quite yet, really. Technically we also need a high school down there. Interesting that that does like nothing. Wow, we only are using hardly any percent of the population right now. That's sad. Alright, well, let's see. Let's lower tax rates back to 12 here. I feel like we had better growth when we had lower taxes. Man, it has rained so much in this game, it's crazy, isn't it? Like, how much rain do you need? Alright. Well, let's keep building this out. And figure out how we want to make the turn on the highway here. I feel like this could just be like a nice little curved road project in here. So let's see if we can design that on out. I mean, really, you don't even need that. You just need a diagonal road. It's not bad. Cool, I like that. That's good. Alright. I feel like we can keep the avenue going because it will get further and further away from the highway. So let's do that. We really can't go further than that yet until we buy more land, so we're not going to. Alright, let's fix that once and for all. Let's build a little lower. There we go. All right. So I really don't like that extra little bit. Let's go ahead and just get rid of it just so it looks a little nicer for now. All right, and let's build out this nice little continuing neighborhood. And yeah, at some point we're going to need to start pushing the people to the other side of this highway as well. Can't just be a one side of the road city anymore. So that'll be interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of all of this. I don't know why I wanted a road going around the highway so much, but it looks cool. Okay, so that's balanced. You got it on both sides of the road. I feel like that's good enough. Cool. Alright, I like that. That's good. Okay. Go ahead and fill in this whole side of the road here. There we go. No work required even. Okay, yeah, look for new buildings. Alright, fire helicopter. Reach areas with no road access. Fire watchtower is a whole new thing, basically. Alright. Well, it's expensive, that's for sure. Don't really want to go down that road just yet. Oh man, there's a flaw with our plan here, and that's that it might be too close. These roads might be too close to where we need to build. Let's see, I forgot to build this whole thing. It goes back like super quick there. Because it's on a curve, it doesn't look like it's that even, but it's actually pretty even when you consider where it meets this road and where it meets this highway. So yeah, that's good enough. It'd be better during daytime, I feel like. I'll have a better idea of if I like it or not. Okay. So yeah, we can build police headquarters, which we honestly need to do anyway. You know what, we'll just assume in the future things will be much more involved and we can just go ahead and build this. Wow, that covers a huge area. There we go. Okay. That works. So there's really no connection with that road until there, so what we need to do is do that. And probably also do that. So over here it's not industrial, so I feel like we don't need as many connections. So about the same distance would be there, I guess. There we go. That way it's connected up to the highway a little bit better. There we go. Horrible for city planning, but that's all right. There's just gonna be small lots through there. Okay, so that's a little bit better connected. This is connected pretty well. So yeah, I think that'll work quite nicely. Okay. Moving right along here. Not enough customers. That is a problem. No, not you. Not enough educated workers. Interesting. Okay, elementary's finally starting to be necessary again. There we go. Capacity's back up, things are good. High school's also starting to lack a little bit there. Yeah, I have no idea where we're gonna build a high school in here because they take up so much room. I guess we could build one there, maybe? Not really, it'd have to be like out here, which is not ideal. Yeah, I'm not sure how we're gonna do that, but that's not a question for right now, so that's good. So the question now becomes, do we want to then buy further land down here so that we can keep up this housing on this side of the road? Or do we want to just go like right over here and start a whole new section? And I'm honestly not sure. I feel like we need to go here just so we can move down the line where the pollution goes in. And that also allow us to keep building along the coastline, which is kind of what we've been up to recently. So I think we'll do that. Might as well go ahead and buy it. There we go. And we can move those a little bit further downstream. Alright, let's get one of these in here, getting in some extra agua. Cool. Yeah, cut the trees or Greenpeace will attack you? Yeah, no kidding. Alright. Let's, for now, put that down there. Okay, so now we need power. go. Wow, that's actually close enough. Okay. Cool. Now we can move you down there. And connect it on up. Cool. Alright, let's move this last one down. That works. I suppose, although we do need to reconnect power on up. There we go. And get that water connected. Now we can get rid of that. And now, eventually, all this dirty water will move downstream. And our world will hopefully be a little bit greener. Alright, looks like we need more housing. Of course, that's the ever continuing problem we got here, I suppose. And we need a lot of housing, too. Okay, let's get on the housing bandwagon one more time. That's fine. It works. Alright. Very limited housing along this side of the area. Jeez. Let's just expand it out to there. So we've already got water. And then we'll build out the next part of the grid, which I'm not even sure how we're doing the grid now. Go the full 2. There we go. Now we're back on track. Whether or not we want to be back in the grid system is a whole nother topic, I suppose. Okay, confusing, I know, but there's our new road area. We're doing it like every 2 or so, so we want to connect the road up there. Okay, that should work for a little bit at least. So now we really need to figure out this side of the avenue's system of roads. There we go. And look at the background there, that's beautiful. Delete that road if it's not going to cooperate. And build that out. Connect it on in. There we go. Okay, that works, I suppose. Okay, now it's all connected on up and part of the overall city. So certainly didn't expect to expand all the way down here today, but I'm glad that we did. Okay. Now we got quite the city, my goodness. Alright. Let's expand this on just over the whole city. I know it's not really doing anything, because policies are citywide right now, but it makes me sleep at night, so there we go. Cool. Okay. Let's see, I guess that's 1. And technically that's 2, 3, 4. So the next connection will be like down here somewhere. Which I guess we could go ahead and do. And that'd help us figure out the whole next part of the road network. I mean, we got the money. We might as well. Alright. Let's build out a little bit of blue first, and then we'll think about how we're going to do this. I'm not sure yet what I'm wanting to do with the middle part, if it's going to be industrial or what, but we do have our nice little buffer state here between the housing to keep pollution from going on, so that's good. Keeping that up. Okay, let's think about the future. So first step, I would say, is going ahead and building this on out further. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. And so that means that would be 4. Shooter, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. And yes, hello from Germany indeed. Nice to have you here. Okay, let's actually do that because we're going to have to delete that at least. And then go ahead and figure out how we want to build it out. There we go. And then page down. Very nice. So see, what's interesting is it made it be a much bigger gap here. Interesting. Alright, well, let's continue this along. Okay, so it's not going to be a perfect intersection here. There we go. And we got our future part of the city all built out here. Okay. It does seem like there's some wasted space here. We might build a road around and up or something. Come up from here. I haven't decided yet, but for now, let's go ahead and build that on out. And I suppose there. So yeah, that'd be about the normal. Let's do that. And the rest will be industrial throughout there. Oh no, we might build in more there and then have industrial throughout there, pushing that way. Because we got a whole huge area that we could have industrial. So I feel like we probably want to just keep pushing it back further into the corner. So since that's the case, let's go ahead and fill out that square. And this whole triangle here would probably be industrial. And then we'll focus on keeping it up in this section. And then having housing move in somewhere along here. I guess since it's on a hill and everything, that's as good as we get. Although you could have a bunch more by the highway there. Let's do that. There we go. Alright, time for some more housing. This is at a definite downward angle. But that's okay. That just means more room for that future road at some point, or just more room between there and the highway. Okay. A beautiful sunrise, cool. So this is the second one again, so let's go ahead and build a road connection. There we go. Alright, we need more electricity. I think we could definitely take advantage of this geothermal plant. See, I think we only need that much. We got a whole geothermal plant going on there. Honestly, a little too close to where I thought it was supposed to be. Alright, let's actually move it. So that was a $13,000 mistake. But it's worth moving because I don't want it in that area polluting things. Okay. Hey, big town. We got a new area we can get. New taxation policies. Level 5 stuff. Hey, we can now have offices. Leisure. There's all the new policies we'll look at later. So yeah, high density offices. That's always good. All sorts of just random buildings. Including fire watch towers, which would be nice. Alright, we are really growing now. Okay, let's look at those policies first. For taxation. Raise tax for low density residential. High density, low, high, da da da. Raise taxes for offices. Interesting. Tax relief for offices. Leisure, stop doing. Tax bonuses. Interesting. Well, right now I don't want any of that, except for maybe the offices at a future date, which means we probably, if we can build offices, yeah, we can build a university now. So 500 people eligible for university, but nobody immediately able to go. Right, let's build another elementary out here. There we go. And yeah, at some point we'll need another high school down here. What we might do is delete that back road and have it just go right off that road. I think that's what we're gonna have to do to get it to fit in here. Space already occupied by what? What's this building? Oh, the elementary school we just placed. Alright, well, let's move it down. And let's build the high school. Right there. Cool, that helps out a ton. So now we'll need a university, but we don't have the money for that just yet. But that'll allow us to have office buildings and all sorts of stuff. But I feel like this is a good place to stop. So we've been going for a good little bit here, and we've got just about everything. Let's check and make sure we're good on everything else. We could use more power already. Somehow. Oh yeah, can we... Yes, finally the incineration plants. Alright. Yeah, let's put one of those down. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to delete this recycling center. And we're gonna build this incineration plant. And already off to a better start. Alright, cool. We got a lot more options for zoning now. So that'll be fun next time as well. Healthcare we're pretty good on, although could use another one down here, I feel like, just to... Wow, only 1 sick citizen? That's impressive. I don't know how we did that. Alright. Fire definitely needs some help on. Jails will eventually need some help on. Education we already looked at. Let's see. Post offices we're good on. Although you can get a sorting facility at some point. Oh, we can place blimps now. That's cool. Okay. And then parks will need some help on later as well. But in general, I think we're doing pretty good. We're making 5,000 every single period, so that's pretty good. Which I guess is a day. Yeah, I suppose it's every day. So that's cool, and I just really like this city. I like how we have this nice little arrangement here where we did these cool avenues that split the city like that. That'll help out with traffic later, especially. And yeah, I really like how this city's starting to shape up. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like down below, and I'll see you again real soon for more Cities Skylines as we continue to build out this city and have a lot of fun doing it. But that's not till next time. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for more Cities Skylines. Take care, everybody.